Hey everybody, I'm here at the Universal Orlando Resort. I'm having a solo day today. I love my solo travel days. I'm planning on visiting both Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure. I don't have an agenda today. There are only a couple things that I want to do, but for the most part, I just want to hang out, have fun, get some treats, and see what kind of adventures I can have. Universal Orlando Resort is somewhere that I do sell for vacations, and I just want to see what type of experience are out there so I can give my clients the best value and the most bang for their buck. So let's take a look at what we can find at Universal Orlando Resort today. This is the entrance to the Universal Orlando Resort. You'll walk through here to go to City Walk and both theme parks. Universal City Walk has over 20 restaurants, miniature golf courses, a movie theater, and several retail locations. Reservations are recommended for some of the dining locations, including Cowfish and the Toothsome Chocolate Emporium. If you don't have a reservation, there are plenty of quick service options, including Fat Tuesday, Moe's Southwest Grill, and Burger King Whopper Bar. You also have to stop by the Universal Studios store. This is going to be your huge hub for Universal Studios merchandise. Here you'll find seasonal merchandise, classic movie merchandise, and of course, merchandise from the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. Here's a tip for you. When you pass the Universal Studios store, if you go right, you'll head to Universal Studios Florida. If you go left, you'll head to Universal's Islands of Adventure. Don't miss the second floor of Universal City Walk. There's some more options for you that people tend to miss. If you're staying on property, a water taxi is offered as transportation from a premier and preferred resort. Let's head into Universal Studios Florida. First up on my list is Universal Orlando's Horror Makeup Show, a 25-minute show. It's a great way to cool off. It's pretty warm today, and this is something that I've always wanted to do. So here's my solo day of taking it easy and doing things for me, and I'm going to check out this show. Universal Orlando's Horror Makeup Show is a classic attraction and a must-do for any movie lover visiting. This show combines comedy and horror to show you behind the scenes of how makeup and special effects artists create some of the creepy characters you see on the screen. You even have a chance to be part of the show. If you're wanting to volunteer, make sure you sit closer to the front.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Sorry.
What?
There's kids in the audience.
You want me to cut a kid?
There's offers. We have some brave, awesome kids here. But also, if you at the very least say something.
To kids? Don't get to talk to kids.
Seem to respect you.
Oh, you don't
Good, even from our angle, so realistic. Show us how it works.
Ta-da!
Give it up to
Jessica, everybody!
All right,
let me...
One of my favorite parts is when they talked about the history of some of our classic monster movies.
Jack, working on boys. Karloff Frankenstein's monster took 4 hours every day. Layers of makeup and 2 Hershey's Kisses. Right there. Karloff was also the Mummy in 1932. The Mummy took twice as long.
If you're traveling with kids, you know them best. You know if they'll love it or if it'll be a little too scary for them. You can make the best decision, but make sure to check on the Universal Studios app for the times of this show. It's time to head into the Wizarding World of Harry Potter at Diagon Alley. The entrance is probably my favorite part to Diagon Alley. If you read the books, you know that you have to enter through a brick wall, and that's just what Universal Studios did for this part of the attraction. In Diagon Alley, you'll have the opportunity to shop, eat, drink butterbeer, and check out Escape from Gringotts. All right, thank you so much. The Hopping Pot is a walk-up counter where you can get butterbeer and other drinks from the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. Okay, the line for butterbeer is insane. If you look behind me, it's going all the way over there. But there's no way that I was gonna come today and not get a butterbeer. I got the frozen butterbeer today. It's pretty warm. So it's delicious. It is super sweet. But it's great as part of coming to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. I'm gonna walk around Diagon Alley for a little bit longer and show you some of the things that you can do here. Harry Potter and the Escape from Gringotts has a 42-inch height requirement and is available on Express Pass. This thrilling attraction takes you underground to the vaults of Gringotts Bank. Join Harry, Ron, and Hermione as they try to escape Voldemort. If you're ready for another snack, head on over to the ice cream parlor where you can also get butterbeer in ice cream form. If you're ready for lunch, the Leaky Cauldron is one of my favorite places to stop. The fish and chips are absolutely delicious, and the mobile order function makes it easy to eat. Outside of Diagon Alley is the London section. Here you'll find the night bus and King's Cross Station. Okay, so as I spent some time in Diagon Alley, there's a lot of Minions, new Minions things, a cafe, a little bake shop. There is a new Villain Con ride attraction. It has been closed a lot of the morning, so I really want to experience it. I'm gonna head up to that area and see if it's open again and see what we can do over there. I made a pit stop because a trip to the Universal Studios Florida isn't complete without a photo with my dude Bruce. This photo op pays tribute to the late Jaws attraction that was removed in 2012 to make room for the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. I'm easily distracted because then I found some live music.
Everybody on the whole sandbox,
I finally made it to Minion Land, and I'm going to check out Illumination's Minion Cafe. This quick service dining location just opened earlier in 2023. It's definitely serving up some unique theme park food options. The decor is super cute, and the Minions are hard at work making some tasty dishes just for you. Check out what I ordered. I'm at the Minion Cafe. This is my first time here, and I got Cal's crispy cauliflower and the Minion tots. Look at these Minion tots. They are so cute. I don't think that I want to eat them, but I'm gonna eat them because I paid for them. The crispy cauliflower looks really good. It comes with a sauce, coconut rice, and some edamame. The menu's a little bit different, but they still have some stuff that'll be great for kids, especially picky eaters. And I'm excited to try this cauliflower because I actually really like cauliflower, and it's served with a spicy dipping sauce. So I'm gonna try it. The cauliflower is nice and crispy. The sauce is like a sweet and spicy. I'm surprised because it actually has a little bit of a kick to it, but I think it's really good. Tots, really good. This isn't your typical theme park food, which I think is refreshing for Universal. I think that I would definitely order this again. Make sure you take the time to walk around and check out the Minions break room as well. Next, let's check out Bake My Day. Located just down the street from the cafe, this walk-in bakery will definitely satisfy your sweet tooth. The themed treats are absolutely adorable, and the cuteness doesn't stop there. You'll also find a variety of apparel, plush toys, and more, perfect for all the souvenirs. All right, I went ahead and got a Minion Pop. It is a banana flavored one, of course. The blue banana. It's actually really good. So I was nervous about getting this because I thought it was gonna have like an artificial banana flavor. And it does it a little bit, but for the most part it takes a fresh banana and it's super cute. This was $8.99. It's in one of the new Minions area and I love it. I had the cookies and cream one the night that we were here for Halloween Horror Nights and it was delicious. So I am thinking that these are really good. I had a great time in Minion Land. Sadly, VillainCon didn't open that day, so I didn't get to experience it. But it's about time for me to exit this park and head on over to Universal Islands of Adventure. All right, it's about 1:30. I've spent a couple hours at Universal Studios Florida and I went ahead and walked over to Islands of Adventure. It's about a 5-minute walk, if that. Super convenient to hop over to the next park. You do need to have a park-to-park ticket to come to the other park. There is a third park. It's the water park, Volcano Bay. I'm not going there. I believe it's closed right now. But Islands of Adventure has a lot of fun stuff. It's a newer park. I remember coming here in high school and riding the Hulk coaster. But same as Universal Studios Florida, I am just hanging out, enjoying some snacks, trying some things that I've never done before. And so I'm excited to have a couple hours in this next park. Universal Islands of Adventure offers you ancient myths and epic legends. Here you'll find superheroes, dinosaurs, Skull Island, of course wizards, and even some Dr. Seuss characters that you know and love. If you walk to the left, you'll head into Marvel's Superhero Island. Marvel Superhero Island is a callback to some of your favorite Marvel comic superheroes. The first attraction you'll encounter is the incredible Hulk coaster with a height requirement of 54 inches and a launch of 67 miles per hour. Here's a tip for you. If you're heading to Universal Studios, make sure to carry a smaller bag because lockers are used for a lot of the larger attractions. See you real soon. Okay, I really said that I wasn't going to do any big rides, but the Hulk coaster had no wait, had a single rider line. I pretty much walked on, and it's one of my favorite coasters. I remember being younger and seeing advertisements for it and being like, oh, that's really far, probably not going to be there. We actually went in high school, so about 20 years ago I rode that coaster. I've ridden it since and it's still one of my favorites. Highly recommend that coaster if you have the opportunity to ride it. Marvel Superhero Island is also home to Storm Force Acceleration, Dr. Doom's Fear Fall, and the Amazing Adventures of Spider-Man. One of my favorite things to do is meet some of my favorite comic book heroes from when I was a kid. Welcome to Jurassic Park. I know I sound just like John Hammond, but that's what I say in my head every time I walk in. Jurassic Park River Adventure Ride is a super popular attraction that I've never been on because I don't like to ride water rides.
Watching you so intently. No, you're not gonna take it.
Jurassic World Velocicoaster is hands down my favorite attraction at this park. Velocicoaster has a 51-inch height requirement and only features a lap bar with some inversions, just so you know. If you're a thrill seeker, this high-speed race with raptors is definitely for you. It's time to head into the other section of the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, Hogsmeade. This section has Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure, Flight of the Hippogriff, and Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey. You can also grab a bite at Three Broomsticks or grab a drink at Hogsheade. One of the most popular shops is Honeyduke's. This legendary sweet shop, you can get Bertie Bott's every flavor beans and of course some chocolate frogs. But one of my favorite places to go is Ollivander's Wand Shop. Here you can see Ollivander himself and a wand choose a wizard from the crowd. Visitors and the wizard that's chosen can purchase their own unique wand at the end of the show.
Hello. You have to stand right here, one behind the other, so you can stay there.
Welcome to Ollivander's, makers of fine wands since 382 BC. Here at Ollivander's, only the finest elements are used for our wands, and only a few particular types of wood are of wand quality. What is your name?
Mallory?
Mallory, yes, of course. I was wondering when I was going to be seeing you. Please come into the light so that I may see you more clearly. Right, over to you. One of you will choose a wizard who will be free thinker, who's independent, highly skilled. This is an excellent wand for enhancing other magic and invulnerability. And with a dragon hat string core, your loyalty will be much admired among your friends. If I may. Yes. My assistant will answer any questions that you may have, and here will be your wand options. And remember, the wand learns from the wizard, just as the wizard learns from the wand. Off you go, right this way. You're quite welcome.
Okay, so I went into Ollivander's Wand Shop. If you're familiar with the books or the movies, you know that that's where you go to get your wands. And they do kind of like a ceremony where they pick someone, some lucky someone from the crowd. I've been multiple times, I've never been picked, and I stopped in today and thought, what the heck, like, am I gonna get picked? I got picked, and I am so excited. I started crying. I'm so grateful. There was somebody in the audience that captured a video and airdropped it to me, and this is just one of the best days. If you're looking for entertainment, check out the Triwizard Spirit Rally. This show takes you right into the action of the fourth book, The Goblet of Fire, at the Triwizard Tournament. You'll see students from Beauxbatons and Durmstrang as they lead excitement for the Triwizard Tournament.
And welcome guests of Hogwarts. Hundreds of years ago, the Triwizard Tournament was established. This legendary event brings together the three largest schools of wizardry to compete in a series of magical contests. Now these contests are not for the faint-hearted, but with us today in the spirit of international magical cooperation, we have students from competing schools who hope to one day be chosen by the Goblet of Fire! Woo!
After spending some time at Hogsmeade, I decided to hop on the Hogwarts Express back to the Universal Florida side of the park. I do recommend riding it both ways because the experience is different. Okay, so I did decide to ride the Hogwarts Express back to Universal Studios Florida. If you want to ride the Hogwarts Express, you do need to have the park to park ticket. The reason is that the Hogwarts Express takes you from park to park already entered into the park. So if you only have a one park ticket, you cannot ride. So if that is on the top of your list for your Universal trip, make sure that you are getting the park to park ticket so that you can ride the Hogwarts Express. I decided to hop on the Simpsons Ride. This attraction has a height requirement of 40 inches. It's a simulation ride that's not necessarily scary, but if you get motion sickness, I would watch out. Back in Minion Land, I got on Despicable Me Minion Mayhem. The height requirement for this attraction is 40 inches. On this attraction, you join Gru and his daughters to turn yourself into a minion.
Where are you from? Wow, that might be impressive. Question. And thank you.
I just did the Despicable Me Minion Mayhem. It's a simulation ride where you turn into a minion with Gru and the girls. It's a really cute ride. I'd never done it before. I'm not the biggest fan of simulation rides, but overall it was really cute. I liked it. I'm glad that I did it. Really great for kids, especially ones that love Minions. Universal does not allow you to record during the attractions, but it was really good. It was an eventful and fun day, but my Universal Studios Orlando solo day was coming to an end. It's about 5:30 p.m. and Universal Studios Florida side is closing because there is another Halloween Horror Nights tonight, but I am pretty tired from my solo day. I accomplished so much and I had a really good time. I am gonna walk around City Walk for a little while, see what I can see here, but as for the parks, I am done. If you want to see more videos like this, I'm going to be traveling more soon. Make sure that you hit subscribe so that you can see everything that I'm doing. Are you ready to book a trip to the Universal Orlando Resort? I'm the travel advisor that can help you get there. When you hire me as your travel advisor, you'll get multiple options for your trip, including a resort, parks tickets, and of course pricing. As soon as you book and pay the deposit, you'll start receiving the next steps, tips, and tricks to make your trip as stress-free and memorable as possible. The Universal Orlando Resort requires a $50 per person deposit plus travel protection if you choose to add it. As your travel advisor, I become your main point of contact. That means no research and no waiting on hold for any questions or concerns you have about your Universal Orlando vacation. Are you ready to see more about your trip? Email me at duncan@friendlikemetravel.com to get a quote on your trip. Thanks for joining me on this solo day at the Universal Orlando Resort. I'll see you real soon because you've never had a friend like me.